Hi, welcome to Everyday Rosales. I'm Jessica, and I am going to give an update on our sweet potatoes today. These are Japanese sweet potatoes. They have the purple skin and the creamy white flesh on the inside. We started soaking these 7 days ago. They are starting to take some roots on now. I don't know if you can see those here. After 7 days, I'm glad to see that we are going to be getting some potato slips, hopefully, so that we can plant them ourselves. All that we did was, my kids and I decided to do this experiment. We took our sweet potato and turned the heavier side, the larger side, to the bottom. We stuck 3 toothpicks in about halfway so that you have room for your roots down here, and then they will begin to grow the slips. When they get around 5 to 6 inches long, then you can break them off, put them in another jar of just water, and let those begin to get about 1 inch root on them. And then once you have that long of a root, then you can go and plant them. So what we're going to do is be planting them out into our garden once we grow our own slips. I had always wondered how to do this. I never knew it was this easy, but I was watching Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, their YouTube channel, and they shared that you could do this yourself at home. And so the kids and I decided to do this experiment and see if we could grow our own sweet potato slips. So we love sweet potatoes. This was a hit at our house. I got these at Whole Foods, and they are organic. And I thought, well, we'll just give it a shot. We can't lose anything, just a few potatoes, right? So we're trying it out, and so far so good. And so we'll just see how this goes. I'll track it maybe week to week or so, and just see, just depending upon what the progress is with these. So I'm really excited to grow these myself, and just seeing how simple it is. I'm thinking, why didn't I do this a long time ago? But I just didn't know. So no one ever told me that I could do it like this myself. And so that's one of the benefits of YouTube, is learning from other people's, from their expertise, and seeing what has worked for them, and just trial and error. You know, you can't lose anything when you're trying to learn to grow things. I grew up in a family that didn't garden, and so I didn't get that knowledge growing up, and so a lot of this I'm having to learn just from other people on YouTube, and seeing how they do things and what works for them. Of course, you know, you don't always follow everything that you learn either. You just kind of do some things on your own and jump out on a limb and try it out, because if you don't try, you'll never know whether it would work or not. So, you know, you can grow your own food at home. Like I said, these were purchased at the store. You know, you just have a small investment here, and if it doesn't work, you don't lose anything. Then you can try something else, try again. You know, there are a lot of things that you can grow just from the seeds of things that you get in the store. So I started gardening a couple of years ago, and have just jumped in and kind of just tried some things myself, and some things have worked, some things haven't, and that's okay. You know, I can accept that. I can be willing to learn and have some failures along the way, and hopefully my successes will outweigh the failures, but that's how you learn things. So I encourage everyone to, you know, to purchase seeds, heirloom if at all possible, and that way you know you're going to get an accurate, good fruit or vegetable from the seeds that you've grown. So organic is great. We do the back to Eden style gardening, no tilling. We just cover our ground with wood chips, let that turn into a rich dark soil where you get lots of beneficial bacteria, insects, worms, and things. You know, that soil is alive there once that begins to break down. So that's what we want. We don't want to disturb that soil and the life that is there, because that's going to support our plants growing and give nutrition. The wood chips provide the water and insulate so that the plants get the nutrition that they need. So you don't have to water as much, if even any. You know, initially when you plant the seeds, you want to get the seeds up and growing, and you'll need to water some at first, but after a while then you shouldn't have to water as much once you use the wood chip method. We had a tree service that was in the area trimming trees, deliver wood chips in our backyard, And so I've got a huge pile back there that I've been working out of, and we're just going to let that continue to decompose and, you know, use that as we need it on our garden. So that was a blessing to have that delivered to us and not have to pay anything for it. They just needed a place to dump it. So I asked them to, and they were willing and able to do that for us. So if you would, stay tuned and see how these sweet potato slips grow for us. And we appreciate you watching. If you'd like to see more videos from us, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you on the next video. God bless you and have a great day.